Hey guys, bring it in. Okay guys, watch here. We're starting with De La Riva. I have my De La Riva. When I go into my De La Riva, I'm gonna lock my legs. I'm gonna drive my shin bone right in his knee. Okay, just like so. Look how I use my bottom leg to hook my top leg. My top leg is being pushed into his knee. See? Look what's happening. You see how he's losing his balance? Can you bring your leg forward here? Look how his leg is here. Look, when I push, I start to draw his legs together. See? By pushing inside his knee, I'm drawing his leg back. Okay, let's go over here, please. I'm in De La Riva. Draw your leg back. Look how I put my shin bone right in the knee joint. Now my outside leg is going to go and support my inside leg. And now look, I'm going to drive. When I drive, I'm going on one hip and I'm pushing with my knees. Guys, when you push with your knees, you got to protect this knee. If I push and he pulls, I push and he pulls. Look, he passed my knee. This is the biggest danger you have. I'm pushing, he's pulling, I'm gonna get myself in trouble. Okay, so look, I'm here, I lock. Look how I protect my knee. Now I start to push. When he tries to pull, look, I don't let his hands on my knee. That's when I stop pushing. See, I retracted my leg. If he's pulling and I'm pushing, disaster. We gotta avoid this, okay? You gotta know the danger of this guard. I'm here like so, I have my De La Riva. I start to put my shin bone inside his knee. Look how I protect using my elbow and forearm. See, like this. Now when I start pushing, look, I bring my upper body together with my lower body. I don't do this, see? I don't want to be here. My shoulders back and my knee away. Now if he pulls my knee, I'm in danger, see? Look, now he closed the distance on me. I don't want him to be able to close the distance on me, okay? I have my shin bone inside his knee. Let's rotate. I have my shin bone inside his knee. I'm going to push with my knee. I'm protecting it with my arm, and I'm bringing my shoulders forward. Now if he pulls on my knee, go, pull. See, look, I'm not going to let him. See how I'm blocking with my hands? And if he gets this close, look, I like to pull under the arm. And now look, I'm pulling my partner forward. You can see how I put him on his hands. Let's go back. Let's rotate. I'm locking my legs, shin bone inside the knee. I start to push. Look how I bring my upper body off the ground. See my upper body? It's not back here. I'm rolling, I'm curled up. And now look, I'm defending. From here, guys, he's going to be putting pressure forward. If he does that, look, I want to grab behind his armpit and help him come back forward. Okay, he's going to rebound forward. Look how my foot goes along his hips, and I pull the back of his hamstring. And now his hips are above my hips. His hips are above my hips. That's perfect for me. Look how I'm going to scoop under his leg. See? I'm going to underhook his leg. And now I have my two knees bunched up in my chest. I'm very safe here. I'm going to push my partner. I'm going to put one foot on the inside, one foot on the outside. You can see I'm on one hip. I'm on my side. I'm going to push and start coming up. When I push and I start coming up, you're going to see me put my right foot on the near hip. Now I'm going to push him away even further. See? The further I push him, the easier it is for me to get up. And now look, I'm going to get up like so. Connect my two hands behind his knee. From here, I don't walk forward. If I walk forward, he's going to roll into my legs. I'm going to find myself in trouble. He's the one going to be now getting the advantage, okay? Let's go back one step. Give me the leg. I always walk backwards. Now if he rolls, he's going to end up rolling and just giving me the top position. He's going to end up giving me the top position. See it again. There's a lot of little details to this attack. I'm going to try to make it as simple as possible. I have my De La Riva. I put my shin bone on the inside. Look how I tie up my feet. I start to push. Guys, when I push, I keep my upper body close to my lower body. I don't want to push like this. This is a huge mistake. You push like this, he drags your knee, and now look, he's passing your guard. Okay? You have to stay bunched up. When you play this guard, you have to stay bunched up. I always want my knee and chest in close proximity. I'm here like so. I have my De La Riva. Look where I am. I'm protecting that leg. I'm pushing. I'm pulling. And I'm bringing him on top of me. Let's do that again. Look at my right leg. I'm pulling with my upper body, but I'm also pulling with my lower body. See how I'm pulling with my hook? See that again? Rotate. I'm pushing with my leg, and when it's time to pull, I slide my foot behind his hips and behind his hamstring, and I pull with my right hook. Okay? There's a push, and then there's a pull. When you're pushing, you're using your right hand and your right knee. When you're pulling with your right leg and your right arm. Okay, so I'm here like so. I push, look, I push. And now look, it's time to pull. Look at my right hand, look at my right foot. I pull him on top of me. Now that his hips are on top of me, it's time to spin. Look how I underhook, and I spin underneath. And now look where I put my foot. I have one foot on the inside, one foot on the outside. See? And now look, I start to stretch my partner. Now I'm in a really good position. My partner is in a really bad position. Let's rotate, rotate, rotate. Freeze. Guys, the most important element of getting up is putting your foot on the near hip. Because getting up from here could be difficult. I put my foot on the near hip and I push him away even further. Okay, that little bit makes it really easy for me to get up. Now I start to get up. Look how I get up. I have my left hand on the mat, my right foot on the mat. I get up to my right knee, to my left knee. I start to climb up. Look how I bend his leg. Now if he tries to run away, very difficult. I walk backwards as always. And from here I start to climb the rope. I walk backwards and then I start to climb the rope. Look how I climb the rope. See? I climb all the way to his back and here we are. Okay, we're in top position. We've exposed his back. We're on top of our partner. We were on the bottom, now we're on top with his back exposed. Okay, let's give it a try. Ready?